Well, thank you for joining me today. This is Brenda Bradshaw on Your Name, Your Life. Brenda Bradshaw, Your Name, Your Life. I'm so glad you joined me today. I'll try to get to your call and your name. Thank you so much. This is Blog Talk Radio with Brenda Bradshaw, Your Name, Your Life. I have got to get O.C. Smith on my show. I mean, this guy has contributed that song, Brenda. I mean, nobody else wrote a song with my name in it. So, O.C. Smith, I'm coming after you. I'm just going to get him. I really am. You know, when you set your mind to something, you know, I mean, you have to set your mind. Now, what does that mean? You have to say to yourself, I'm going to do it. Now, whether you do it now or you do it tomorrow, or you procrastinate, you just put your mind to it. You know, I remember the day I wrote my book, God's Alphabet, and I set my mind to what I was going to do and how I was going to do it, and then I even mailed my book to Oprah. I mean, you know, because everybody mails their books to Oprah. So I know that my book is with Oprah. Now, whether she ever does anything with it, that didn't matter to me. I just know that that book is safe with all the other thousands and millions of books that Oprah has. Now, maybe one day, in my wildest imagination, because I'm always talking about imagination and reality, that Oprah will call me, and she'll say, Brenda, I got your book, God's Alphabet, and it's very interesting, and I want to interview you. And that could happen. It can happen because, I have a great imagination, and my reality includes imagination. Number one, imagination. Because I believe that I live a stressful, unworried, or worried-free, because, I react just like everybody else. I'm human. I think about something, a problem that comes up just like anybody else. But today's show is about thinking about being happy, using your imagination and putting that in your reality. Because I know your reality has different things than my reality. Because I've always said that. I've always said everybody has a different reality. Anyway, we've got a lot of people holding, and we've got a lot of work to do, so let's get working. Okay, here we go. Hello, area code 513. How are you this morning?
Hey, Brenda, it's Kim again. How are you?
I am just so unworried. I am just like breezing through. And if Oprah calls me today, I will faint dead on the floor. I will faint dead, Kelly. And I have written letters to people. I remember when Matt Lauer, he was in Richmond, Virginia, and he came on Good Morning Virginia. I was on Good Morning Virginia for 6 years as a handwriting expert. And Matt Lauer, he was like he wasn't on the Today Show. He was on a little small thing called PM Magazine. And I wrote him a letter saying, well, I'm a handwriting expert, and if you ever need a handwriting expert on any of your little shows that you do, give me a call. And I got a call from Matt Lauer.
Oh, wow.
And I freaked out. And I said, okay, what do you want me to do? He said, well, we're doing a segment on handwriting experts. You know, it's a whole national thing, and we want you to come on and just do your little thing as a little part to introduce it. You know, just a little clip. And I went, oh, yes, Matt. Oh, yes. You know.
That's awesome.
And I got to meet Matt Lauer before he was Mr. Big. Okay.
Wow.
Before. And I thought, well, yes. And, I mean, you never know. And so then I read his palm, and I said, Matt, you are going to do big things. Look at this money line you have. Look at this. You know, I'm looking at his palm, and I'm reading his handwriting. I said, you're so positive. And look, Matt, you're going to get married and have 3 children. Well, he's married now and he has 3 children. He's on the Today Show. He's cruising. And I was way back in the 1980s with Matt Lauer.
Wow.
And so, I mean, you never know what your imagination can do. I mean, I was writing that letter, oh, well, Matt Lauer's going to call me. I truly believe it. And then when he called me, I was like, yeah, sure.
That's amazing.
You just kind of kick back. When it comes to you, Karen, you kind of go, oh, yeah, I believed it all along, you know.
Right.
So what is your call about this morning, Sugar?
I had called you the other day, and I got off the phone and realized I didn't even ask you a question.
Well, hey, it happens.
Yeah.
What was your question about
My
Karen?
question was, it's Kim, not Karen, sorry.
Oh, it's Kim, not Karen?
Kim, yeah, like Kimberly.
Oh, my gosh, and you know Karen must be thinking about you. Do you know a Karen?
I don't know.
Oh, she must be on the line saying, I want to be on the line. Okay, Miss Kimberly Kim. Okay, what was your question?
I was calling to see what you saw with our house selling.
You're selling your house, right?
Yes.
We didn't talk about that, right?
No.
Are you sure? Because I'm like having a deja vu here. Has the house been on and off the market? Was there kind of indecision about this?
We had it on for like a month, and then we took it off, and then we've had it on for about 10 months.
You know what happens when you pull that indecision thing and take it out of the consciousness? You know what happens? It's kind of like at a stop sign. You know, when you kind of say, well, it's a stop sign, or it's a red light. And you stopped action, okay? Because you see, your life, okay, look at your life. It's like a film, a movie film. You know what I mean? And it's running. Well, y'all said cut. And the action stopped. So whatever was coming towards you changed stream. I'm sorry to say that. And now you've gone with a different realtor, correct?
Right.
And that was another thing that you stopped, okay? So when we go into thinking about multiple listings and all the things involved with real estate, what we have now is a stoppage, and I'm seeing October. I'm seeing October, of this coming year will sell. But I don't think you're going to get the price because you switched that too. Yes, they're coming up. That if you did. Now, switching prices also changes things, the money thing. Now, y'all have to write this on a piece of paper, which you haven't done. So you have to do these little steps here in order to get this back in the stream of things. And y'all have to start visual. You have children, more than one, right?
Yes, we have 4.
Yeah. Actually, 2 are older.
One's older, 13.
Okay. And the other one thinks he's older.
Very possible.
Intuitively here, I'm picking up, that one of them doesn't want to move. So there's a negative there.
You're probably right.
You may have to do some talking. And convince them to come over to your side because you need all the positive energy that you can get. Okay? I don't see any problem because I think y'all have made some upgrades. Am I right on that?
Right. Yep.
There's been upgrades, and I think you should watch the home channel also, just to put your consciousness about houses being sold, like sell this house. You watch that?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you watch it? Okay, keep watching it because that helps you to keep thinking about it. Okay? Because the more you think about something, the more you attract it. Right?
Right.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. Well, it works. I mean, I just know what works. And I know I've seen this work before because anything you can do, this is the things that you can do. You know, I mean, you can't stand outside in a clown suit. I'm not going to suggest that. But I did at one point stand out with a clown suit on in front of some apartments because I was being paid. And I waved at everybody, and we actually got people into the apartments. Now, if you want to hire a clown, I'm not available today. But seriously, anything you can do to draw people's attention is what you want to do. And there are several things like having a yard sale ahead of time, which does draw attention in the neighborhood that you're moving, and then people start talking. So there's an action right there, because they'll come up in the yard and they'll say, oh, you're having a yard sale. Oh, yeah, we're moving. And you do this beforehand so that people know in the neighborhood that you're really serious.
Right.
Okay? So all those things, you know, we can do in order to get this. And, of course, I agree with you, which is a good thing. Always have an agreement, you know, that it's going to sell. You know, that's important, too. Okay, so you know what to do. Okay, well, let me know about that. But October is really coming strong with me, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do you want to hold?
Yeah, I'll listen.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Well, there are many things that we can do, okay? Area code 631. Good morning.